In this video, we're going to be taking a look at changing the color of just a part of the design. Now, this particular example, what we're going to do is we're going to change the color of the football. The stones in the football are actually smoked topaz, and we want to change those to a different color. And so what I've done here is I've imported the EPS file. This is a design of the day design. So I've imported my EPS file, and now what I want to do is I want to change the football colors. Now the problem with this particular design is the stones in the football are smoked topaz, but there's also other smoked topaz in the design. So we have to isolate just the stones for the football. So the first thing I want to do is let's go ahead and delete our weed box and get that out of the way. I'm going to select one stone here in the football and target that. And what I'm really doing is targeting that particular color. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in using our freehand pick tool here in CorelDRAW X6 and carefully, when I make my selection, carefully make that selection. We don't have to be too particular. You can see I'm not being too wildly particular. But we do want to make a careful selection of, you can see I've selected a bunch of stones here. Now if I select this button here, the S button, what that's going to do, now I have black stones, I have black diamond, I have some crystal stones, but what we want to do is filter everything that we have selected, filter it down to just smoked topaz. So we'll go ahead and click that button. So now we only have smoked topaz selected, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to Capri Blue, for example. And so now you can see that we've got a good number of stones selected that are now Capri Blue. Now some of these, because they're kind of hard to get, we'll go ahead and manually, I'll just select one, hold your shift key and select the others. We'll just come in here and manually select a couple where it's a little bit tricky to isolate those. So that will be a pretty straightforward project. So then what we'll do is, again, we're going to target smoked topaz again. So now we've targeted smoked topaz again. We're still in our freehand pick tool. So again, I'll just come in here, and the more you use CorelDRAW, the easier it will be to use that freehand pick tool and just kind of make a selection like so. And again, I have all kinds of different colors of stones selected, so we're going to filter that down just to smoked topaz, and we'll go ahead and change those out to Capri Blue. And now we just have a couple that we have to come in here. Select one, hold your shift key, grab the others, change those out to Capri Blue, and let's see what else we have over here. We have a few stones. We got a couple down here that we want to change out, and then we have a few here. So you just select one and hold your shift key and then select the others. That will add to your selection. And there you go. So now we have just the football. Let's go ahead and throw our weed box back around here again. So we'll go ahead and do that. So now you can see a little bit better that we have the football changed out. Now, even if we wanted to change these stones down here, you don't have to leave the design the way it was originally. So if you want to target, let's go ahead and target that. And then let's go ahead and use our freehand pick tool. And we're just going to come in here, and we're going to just change out those stones. So you go ahead and make your selection like so. Now obviously we have different color stones selected, so we're going to filter those down to just what we wanted, and let's change those out too. So you can see we missed one, so we'll just go ahead and pick that up. So there you go. So it's really simple to make those little changes and modify the design, however you think it looks best. And in fact, I think it would look pretty cool if we change these out too. So let's go ahead and do that quick. And again, probably what the right way to do it is go ahead and target that color. Come back. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in here, and I'm going to filter that back down to that one color that I targeted and change those out too. So maybe we'll do something like that. There's one lonely stone here. We'll go ahead and change that out to Capri Blue as well. So that could be fun. So whatever you think makes sense to make the design the way you want to, but it is pretty straightforward to do. Now, here's the thing. The stones that we've changed at this point, if we select one of them, you'll see that it is in fact Capri Blue, but nothing else has really been specified here. So what we want to do is we do want to go ahead and take this whole design. Now we want to take this whole design through Easy Prep, and let's go ahead and do process by color. And so this is going to, I tell you what, I'm going to switch those out and make those crystal rather than have a different color. Of course, crystal is still going to stay crystal. And then we're going to change those to jet black. And then all it's doing is just cycling through all the different colors of the design. And then this is going to become Smoke Topaz, which the football was originally part Smoke Topaz, and then this is going to be Topaz. And then of course our Capri Blue. We could skip it because we've already defined that color, but let's just go ahead and do that. And there we go. So now we've run that through Easy Prep. Now we know what stones are in this design. So now we can come in here, select that whole thing, and if we want to do a stone report, that will tell us all the stones used in the design now and give us a breakdown and so on and so forth. And what's cool too is if I know I need to make 24 shirts and I click on calculate stone price, you'll see the information change up here, and it'll tell us how many gross of each color stone and size we need. And it also gives us the total stone cost of the design as well, which is kind of fun. So we know exactly how much stones we're going to use for the entire project. So at any rate, that's how to go about changing out the just part of the design. You just kind of have to isolate it and take advantage of the tools that CorelDRAW gives us, and of course the functionality here in EasyStone to be able to isolate a certain color of stone in a certain area, so we can switch all those colors out pretty simply. Thanks for watching.